It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Monday morning. Time to kickstart the week with our weekly roundup of tech news. And we're going to do that with Bryan Smith, General Manager of Bandwidth Blog. Bryan, welcome to the show. Happy Monday to you, my friend. Crazy Monday. In fact, when we look at some of the major stories that have been trending over the weekend, you see it in sci-fi movies, the idea of two massive gladiator robots battling it out, representing their countries. This could become a reality sooner than we think. Fill us in.
Well, here's the exciting thing. It is a reality. So whereas maybe 2,000 years ago we had gladiators and warriors in a pit, now we've got giant robots. And this actually stems from a challenge made 2 years ago by an American robotics company called MegaBots. And they challenged a similar Japanese country called Suidobashi heavy industry to a robot-on-robot battle. Interesting enough, this has actually taken place already, but simply because the event took place over a series of days and it was in a knockout format, it wasn't suitable for television or live streaming. So as of tomorrow, Tuesday, people around the world will be able to tune in on Twitch and watch this happen in live streaming.
Oh, that's going to break records with viewership there. Who do you think, who's your money on? Japan or America?
So I don't know who's won. I'm going to go with the USA. I think that looks like quite a mean machine.
It's terrifying, man. It doesn't look very TV friendly. Then moving on, we, I think, are all battling with traffic every day. It's something we all sit and dream about, having a beautiful, smooth ride to the office that takes us milliseconds to get there. Well, Richard Branson is taking us one step closer.
Indeed. So Richard Branson of Virgin Group fame has now invested sizably in Hyperloop One. Interestingly enough, Hyperloop, in very layman's terms, is a series of tubes through which a pod would ferry passengers down at high speeds because there'd be a vacuum inside the tubes.
Zero friction.
Zero friction travel. So now it's going to be called Virgin Hyperloop One, the official company developing this. Ooh. Elon Musk is actually accredited with the idea of the Hyperloop in its modern, robust form, and it's going to be sort of a battle between minds and wallets between Richard Branson and Elon Musk to develop new standards of transportation. So Hyperloop One will compete quite closely with Elon Musk's other ideas, such as city-to-city rocket systems.
So the fact that they are both so focused on the new space race hasn't certainly left the battle on down here on Earth. They're still both very heavily invested. I love that. Then turning to something that I think is a lot more relevant to those of us here in South Africa, certainly here in the mother city dealing with drought, Southern African story at the moment. But the researchers at Duke University have come up with something quite novel and a way of tracking the world's fresh water supply. Would this have an impact on us in Africa? What exactly is going on there?
It could well have. So if you think about it, fresh water is increasingly becoming one of our planet's more scarce and profound resources. And if you're in Cape Town, as we are right now, I think you're acutely aware of that. But however, globally, there's no method to track fresh water supply or drinkable water supply. So what a team of researchers have proposed is that we develop sort of an internet of water. So whereas you have an internet of things, so where smart devices connect to the internet, it could be a method through which we can track and manage the world's water supply. And hopefully we'd have an indication in regions preparing to enter drought long before that actually happens.
We're going to start, forget economy, we're going to start trading in water. Again, we return to the sci-fi movie premise. Bryan, mind-blowing stuff this morning. Thank you so much. You can find him and his team at bandwidthblog.com. They've got so much unbelievable information to take in. Brilliant trend forecasters as well. You can let us know on our social media platforms. How much water are you willing to trade away? What did you think of those tech stories?